From Arlington, Texas, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Line drive, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Wander Franco. The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The right fielder,
Luke Raley next to hit for the Rays. Chris, one dubious note on Eovaldi. May 18, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took him deep. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. The 1-1 is fouled off. Diaz, the runner at third. Franco at first. One gone. It's softly on the ground left side. To the plate, save, and it's 1-0.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
2 on, 1 out. Brandon Lau next to hit for the Rays.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One, 2 now. Ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
And here it comes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Franco on his way home. One runs in. The throw is wild and it gets away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it costs them a run. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now it's Jose Siri. Good power, not great in the OBP department. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Josh Lowe. Kicks and fires. Curveball over for a called strike.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a bouncer. Goes to second. Safe there.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Taylor Walls.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rays 4, and the Rangers coming to bat. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Taj Bradley.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. On a line out towards center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Nathaniel Lowe.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his...
In the air, left side. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Man at second with 1 away. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. 1-1 now. On the ground at first. The flip to the pitcher covering. That's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Now it's going to be Adolis Garcia. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Next offering is down low.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A two-run shot. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 4-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
It's another day and it's still no stress, so I'm heading downtown and I'm so well dressed. Got money in my pocket and I swear we gon' stop.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Josh Young. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Second inning set to go. Now up for Tampa Bay, Christian Bethancourt.
Christian Bethancourt.
The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz now doubled his first time up. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
In the air, out towards right center. Snags it on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Now batting Wander Franco. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Tampa as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Mitch Garver.
Mitch Garver.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Three-two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Now it's Robbie Grossman. The line of the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. One down, base is empty. That to right. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
And now the DH, Ezekiel Duran. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And the right-hander deals. That's to third. Fires over to first. That is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 4-2. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Luke Raley. Swing and a miss.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Bounce to the left side. Over to Lowe. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Righty delivers. And now 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Number 8, Brandon Lau.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Brandon Lau. He tripled and scored his first time. Next pitch is downstairs. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Slow roller to first. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 4 and the Rangers 2. Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter now, Leody Taveras.
In an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
The pitch. Got him looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Next offering is in for a strike. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel, what does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Number 5, shortstop.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Two outs. Up the middle. The throw to first. And Seager is set down. And that will end the inning. Rangers go down quickly there. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, start of the fourth, now up for Tampa Bay, Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Out towards right center field. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. To the right side. Over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And now here is Taylor Walls. He hit into a double play his first time up. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Christian Bethancourt. Grounded out his first time up. Strike 2. Just missed.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Got him. And that is that. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers 2. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Tosses to first. And 1 gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The right fielder, Adolis.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. He's already homered in this one. Ball to strike. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Fouls one off. 2-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2-2 on the way. This to third, and foul ball. 2-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Garcia into second, and he's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field, and we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough. And I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
Now here is Josh Young. 2-2 now. Up the middle. Sends it to first. 2 away.
Up next to the Rangers, the catcher,
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Went down on strikes his first time through. The pitch. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. 1 left for Texas, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
number 2, Yandy Diaz.
And a 1-1. To the right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Wander Franco.
So digging in, Wander Franco. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to third. Young tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Rayleigh.
Luke Rayleigh next to hit for the Rays. The 1-1. That one pushed foul. Left-hand batter waits. Bounce to the right, and that's just foul. One-two now. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rays held in check here. They're still out in front 5-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Robbie Grossman. And a pitch. High fly ball, right field. Siri in position. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ezekiel.
And here is Ezekiel Duran. Grounded out his first time. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Bullpen movement for the Rays. Jake Diekman warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Stevenson warming up as well. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And he deals. Tapped up the first base side. Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We're through 5. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers 2. So a lefty out of the pen, Cody Bradford. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Cody Bradford.
And now Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Drips one to right. Garcia calls it in, and there's one away. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
The third baseman, number 8.
Lau at the plate. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Ball to strike. Up the middle. Seager fires over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Siri.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Siri. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glove.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers 2. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
The 1-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Jake Diekman warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Hit hard. That gets through.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Semien gets his lead at first with nobody out. In the air out to center. Siri in position. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Taj Bradley won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Robert Stevenson. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 26, Robert Stevenson.
So next to hit for Texas, Nathaniel Lowe.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Two one now. Simeon runs. Drilled in the air. Right field. Way back there. And that is out of here. His 11th of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-4.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Stepping in, Adolis Garcia.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him. Out. Number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Young having a really nice first season in the big leagues. Definitely a Rookie of the Year candidate. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the 2-2. Got him. That's his second strikeout. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's down to 1 at 5-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So, out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Brock Burke.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now back, second baseman.
So up next, Taylor Walls. The line to kick the pitch. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Here's a 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Runner at second, 2 down. What a stop. The throw in time. Got him. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers 4. Righty reliever out of the pen, Kevin Kelly.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Kevin Kelly.
Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers.
The catcher.
The tying run at the plate. Base hit center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
No outs, runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Robbie Grossman. The pitch. And that's outside. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Line drive, that's a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Garver headed for the plate. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's safe. Tie ball game. All tied again, 5-5. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
And the batter now, Ezekiel Duran.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch misses. 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Leody Taveras in the on-deck circle for Texas. Man at second. foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. And he grounds one to the right side. Walls throws to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Leody.
Here's Leody Taveras.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
At the belt and fires. And strike 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Grossman takes his lead at third with 1 away. Slow ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Marcus.
So the lineup flips over. Here is Marcus Semien. The 1-1. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. They turn things over to the southpaw, Jake Diekman.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's Corey Seager. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. And now the lefty. Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to Diaz. And Seager is set down. And that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rangers 6, the Rays 5. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 45, Aroldis Chapman.
And now the shortstop, Wander Franco. A switch hitter batting right. To third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Luke Raley now at the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And here's a slow roller. Goes to second, safe there. First and second, no outs. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. In there. And so now 1-2. Line drive caught. And they tag him out. Brandon Lowe next to hit for the Rays. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Chapman now. 1-run game. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Franco on at second with 2 down. On the ground. Simeon toss over to first. That ends the frame. The Rays strand just the one. This one remains close. 6-5. And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Lifted in the air, right center field. Series sizing it up. Grabs it on the run. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adolis.
Next to bat, the Texas cleanup hitter, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Arozarena makes the grab on the run.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up for Texas, Josh Young.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
And now it's 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Will Smith. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. And they've got the no doubles defense set up. Outfielders playing deep, infielders guarding the lines. And the pitch. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That's down and in. Josh Lowe to bat next. Here comes a pitch. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Pitch hitter coming on. Harold Ramirez. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Line drive, base hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
He's 2 outs away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Taylor Walls. And it's just foul. That was close.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. 2 gone.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
So 2 down now, and here is Christian Bethancourt, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Down to their final strike. Stays alive. High chopper to third. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers strand the tying run on base to win it.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching, guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.